Viewers and subscribers, Spice disrespected someone on Instagram after that person passed their place and made comments about Spice's baby father. Also, the other day I put out a video about Shenseea telling the fans them say she almost died. Now Shenseea come out and make the people them know exactly what had happened to her. And Sean Paul said Patois language is holding back dancehall. You know too much Patois? Yeah, so that's what Sean Paul says. So first thing we're gonna kick it off with is dancehall fans slam by Spice for telling her to fix relationship with her estranged baby father. Spice isn't here for the dancehall fans telling her to work things out with her ex-fiancé / baby father Nicholas Lal. The queen of dancehall blasted Lal earlier this week after he uploaded an emotional which shows him reuniting with their son Nicholas at his graduation. After Spice's Instagram story rant, several fans pleaded with her to work on co-parenting with Lal as it's obvious that their kids miss him. Spice has a few words for those critics. "Leave me alone, let me live," she wrote under a screenshot. "Y'all don't live in my house, so stop commenting like you have a clue what the real is. Y'all know my weakness. I can't hold shit inside for too long, so leave me alone before I explode. Oh, and while you're at this big concern, please call the father and tell him stop sending screenshot from Instagram to my child, cause it's the same thing he used to do and discuss things with the child, causing his major setback in his classes and effed up his brain. When I used to run up and down, get him counseling and hire 85 extra teachers to help him back to this high level where he could graduate with all passes, where was you and him to make videos of the struggles? F out of here," she continued. I'm going to show you the post where Spice disrespect a fan and her baby father at the same time. You see me? So you don't know say Instagram a lot of persons are bash Spice, but that's person obviously, touch her nerves with Spice. So this person say at Spice, he even tag her in, so so she directly want Spice to see that message. So she say, "We all know you're amazing mother." I guess you want to say, "We all know you're an amazing mother, but you and your baby father needs to co-parent better because this child misses him, as we can see the video. Stop the bashing on social media. It no look good. Be happy he was there." So Spice respond to this person and say, "F you and your whole effing fingers for typing this. You and anyone else who has this shit to say and don't live in my house and don't know half of what me and me alone went through to have my son graduate. If the father gonna stay away from his role for our next 5 years when he leaves high school and turn up at the graduation like he's a proud dad and talking about his child miss him and making videos just for the gram, I'm gonna miss his face with some shit for the bullshit. So make sure you come with him so you get some F out of here. Uno try allow me." So it's obvious that Spice just now want to reunite, or I should have said co-parent with the father. It look like she don't even want her baby father for in the child life, which I mean a lot of persons are gonna say, "No man, that wrong," regardless of the youth father or her kids them father, so him supposed to in them life. But some mother or how some woman stay, especially strong black woman where mother say independent like Spice, when no say, "Look, me can do everything myself," or them feel like them can do everything themselves because them a make money certain way, because it all boil down to that, once you can give a child everything. But I think a father's love or a father's role is very important in a child life. You understand what I say, viewers and subscribers? But you see, when the child I get the love from both of them, there's just a difference than when one of them I do everything basically. So it all boils down to that. But Spice no want nobody tell her say, "Look, give him a chance," because obviously him do some things in the past. As I always say, there's more than one side to a story, Zine, and we don't know everything what go on between Spice and this brother. But she blast the fan. That's why sometimes it good for us see and blind and hear and deaf, because look now, me would have never go on the Spice page and comment say, "Yo, work out things with your baby father." No, if me even not talk about it like how me I do now, that different, or if me I reason with my friend about it, that is different. But if you directly go up on the person page and go make them comment there, then if Spice lash out against you, you can't can't blame her because, I mean, I can just imagine the amount of people are pressure Spice for get back with him because we can obviously say the youth miss him father. Him run go hug him up and look like him all start crying them thing the which show say him love him father, and that is real love because imagine the father don't see the son for 3 years, and you know say some kids wouldn't get that emotional, but that just goes to show you say him probably think about him father every day in life. That just goes to show you say the son really love him father. And I mean, me not gonna tell Spice what to do, but me personally would I say, you know, there's nothing way too big for your workout for your youth them, but Spice just no want hear that. And as me say, she is the breadwinner, as in she take care of the whole her pitney them. Seeing them not suffer, them not come on Instagram and talk about say mommy me hungry. You understand? So Spice work her ass off and she make sure say she can provide, and I respect her for that. But to also seem to have, you know, a little bit of ego where she want to prove say them are alright without him. You know them type of woman they will say, alright, you mess up, you know, in a them life, or me not gonna say him no want in a them life because it look like him want in a them life, but them woman they will prove say, look, me can do this without you. Me can play both mommy and daddy. So Spice look like that type of person. But as me say, I don't know the truth to everything that is being said. The father come out and say Spice hold the kids them from him. Spice come out and say that's a lie. So, you know, it's a conflicting story, so we don't know who tell the truth. So that's why I say there's more sides to all of this, and the kids them might hear something different from their mother, and then the father tell them something different, and obviously them live with Spice, so you know say she have main control over them and she can cut off all interaction with the father. So I mean, to me still I better the father does nobody do certain things forget her pissed off, just try and even reason with her, even though maybe you might try that and she just don't want to hear it. But you don't know say there's always a way for calm down certain things regardless. And I mean, the man married and move on, or that's a way a fan say, I don't really know, but you know that might have bother Spice as well. There can be so many things, but regardless, the youths them are the future, and it's a good thing to have both parents in a them life. So me not stop say so. Anyway, leave in a comment and let me know if you don't feel like say the fans them need to stop comment on the Spice page and I tell her say for work out things with her baby father, cause Spice is not having it. She says she's mommy and daddy, and that's all that matters. You don't feel like that's right, or you don't feel like the father deserve another chance for in the youth them life, cause you don't know all the thing already. Some woman know the father come in and out of them life, them afraid of them little thing, they understand. A whole heap of time I see females that say, look, it's either you go in the youth life for good or you go stay out. You can't come in and out. You know, them don't want a part-time daddy, them want a full-time daddy. But just leave in the comments and let me know anything, viewers and subscribers. Alright, so now I want to talk about Sean Paul. So the article states, Sean Paul says Patois is holding back dancehall. Dancehall artists may have to either use up more of the Queen's English in their songs in order to really make it big on the international stage, particularly in places like the US and the UK, it seems. On Tuesday, BBC Newsbeat reporter Cherry Wilson reported international dancehall star Sean Paul as saying a language barrier is one of the reasons dancehall artists fail to make it big in the UK and US, as it's hard for some people to understand what he described as hardcore patois. I am able to speak in a little tongues where someone can understand me, Sean Paul reportedly said in the BBC interview. Sometimes a lot of people still gravitate towards my music and say I don't understand what you're saying, but they get the gist of it. People speaking in hardcore patois, it's kind of hard for people to understand. So that's the big factor, Sean Paul said. However, while Jamaica other music genres mainly use English, the dancehall genre does not, as patois is the official language of dancehall music. Sean Paul might be underestimating the popularity of patois, which over the last several years has gone mainstream, even into the halls of the prestigious Harvard University. In 2016, Harvard added Jamaican patois to its list of electives describing the course as an individualized study of the language at the elementary, intermediate, and advanced levels. Sean Paul is renowned globally for songs such as Get Busy and Temperature and Gimme the Light, which date back to the early 2000s. He also had collaborations with several American megastars such as Beyonce with their hit Baby Boy in 2003, the track When You're Gonna featuring Keisha Cole, as well as Blue Cantrell with the single Breathe also in 2003. Earlier this year, he voice shot and whined in combination with British artist Stefflon Don. In mid-April this year, the artist told Billboard magazine that he performed at major events such as the Grammy and Billboard Music Awards would give dancehall space as their big ceremonies, because as far as he was concerned, the genre was not getting its due respect. Alright, viewers and subscribers, so what do you think about this? I think this is very interesting, you know why I say so? Because Sean Paul complains that the dancehall artists them I use too much patois, and I mean I understand what I'm saying, but I feel like that is what help a lot of the artists them. A lot of people in other countries don't understand where the dancehall artists them are say, but them love come to the show. So I feel like say if you change up the language where you speak standard English, I don't know how that would have sound. You understand what I say? But enough people don't really understand what the artists them are say, so that are the turn off. And we see where some of the artists them even get bashed just for you speak proper English. Remember Spice was on Love and Hip Hop and she did some interview or something. A lot of persons start bash Spice and say, oh, she sell out, she speak proper English. So that's one of the example. The next example is Shenseea was doing an interview, some iTunes interview or something, and she did get bashed for speak proper English. So it seems like if the artists them start do that, a lot of Jamaicans are gonna call them sell out. Now viewers and subscribers, what do you think about that? I feel like say the artists them would be sell out if them start do proper English dancehall, and honestly me don't know how that would have sound, but I feel like say them would make other people what they call it now, control the music. We know say Patois, the DJ them talking, you understand what I say? Because that's just our culture. So if them change it up now, I feel like we're gonna get the same reception overseas, because as me say, a lot of persons still love dancehall even though them can't understand it. And I just don't think being on a hardcore dancehall rhythm, them big up-tempo rhythm there, speaking proper English or more English, then I think that would have ruined the whole experience. But you know, I could be wrong. Anyway, just leave in a comment and let me know if you don't agree with what Sean Paul say, that the Patois language are all back the dancehall artists them from making it big in the United States and the UK. But you don't know, say a lot of persons are gonna disagree with Sean Paul and say, you know, just because he make it, that's why he must say so. We all know say the aim is for the dancehall artists them make it internationally. Obviously you don't want to be hot in Jamaica alone, you want hot worldwide, and Sean Paul make it already, Shaggy make it already, and I would never say that they are hardcore dancehall artists. Them, I don't know, them just, they are dancehall artists, but they're just a different type of dancehall artists, and you can't compare like Sean Paul to Idonia or to Vibes Cartel. You understand? Even though he's a dancehall artist, Sean Paul does, I don't know, him does sound different. I'm not gonna try to say because him light skin like some people are, because him uptown make him make it and all them thing there. He's a good artist. He's not my favorite artist, but I mean him a do him thing. And big up to Sean Paul. Him still a carry the banner and a perform with some of the biggest people them around the world. You know who some dancehall artists would have even love to go watch perform. Sean Paul perform with them. So as I said, just leave in a comment and let me know if you don't agree with what Sean Paul say. Alright, now so Shenseea, about 2 days ago I put out a story about Shenseea, right? She put up a post on her Instagram story telling her fans that she almost died. When she tell the fans them say she almost dead, everybody I wonder what happened. Now a lot of persons question Shenseea about it, comment and stuff. She never respond, but now she finally make the fans them know what exactly happened. So Shenseea put up a post of her performing in another country, and in the caption she said, I went through a lot of complications for this trip and I still did not cancel it. I felt like everything was going wrong. Met in a car crash the night before. Left my makeup, left my hair supplies. Landed 3 hours before my first call time for the show. It was a holiday, so bear in mind I couldn't even buy them back in time. And don't let me get into how much effort I had to go through to get back home. But nevertheless, I still showed out for my Shenyang instead of bailing on them and allowing the rumors to be true that they were being spread about me not performing. Crazy or not, I'll always show out for y'all because y'all showed out for me. Big up my real Shenyang in St. Vincent. I had no time to take pics as I had to rush straight to the airport for my first flight. I'll make it up to you guys next time. And she put the heart emoji. So Shenseea make you know say oh she met in a crash, a serious car accident, and at the second time Shenseea met in a car accident. And if you even look you realize a Conscience did comment under the post and say are the life love fans and put the love emoji and even Spice safe journey on the road. So Shenseea get a lot of love and support from our fellow artists and from the people them, which is good, but Shenseea them just have to be careful, even though you can only be so careful because you know that not gonna really stop something from happening to you if it for happen, if you not understand. But nevertheless you have to still be careful on the road. And as I said, this is the second time Shenseea meet in an accident and we don't want it to reach a third time. Even though I kind of talk about this the other day, but at the same time as I say, I never did know what did happen to Shenseea. So I just come for me to know say she address it now, and you know it was a car crash, which we know a whole heap of people die from that. So we have to take this as something serious. We don't really know how serious it was, but from it's a car crash, it's serious because it still could have cost you your life regardless. Anyway, viewers and subscribers, comment and let me know what anything about this. Shenseea putting up say she almost died, and then you know I make the people them know say look, no matter what happened, me still gonna show up, and that's real love right there. Regardless of all of the things them where she go through, Jane she still come and perform, Zine, and look how much something she write in her one sentence where she go through, Zine. And that me show you say she really love music, and a lot of persons did a bash Shenseea say she's a force artist and you know she not really love music and a true Ramesh have money, but at least me realize that she love her work, you understand, and she love her fans them, so you have to give her that credit no matter what. Anyway, viewers and subscribers, as me say, comment and make me know where you think about Shenseea and the whole accident where she got through, and we're just glad that she alright. Trust me, Shenseea, big up yourself and be safe on the tour, on the journey, on the road. You see it? Also, viewers and subscribers, comment and make me know what you think about Sean Paul. I say Patois, all back dancehall music, and also Spice blasting a fan after making comments about her baby father. When you feel like say that fan was wrong, or you feel like say them right for you tell Spice say work it out with their baby father, which is the right thing. The fan tell her the right thing, and I mean sometimes you have to take telling still, you know. You understand? Regardless of how much things you go through with people. But just comment and let me know what you think. Have a blessed day. One love.